Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Before we start, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep creating better and better content for you. At the end, share your feedback or any insight you had while listening. Let's begin. Most people imagine wasting time as something big and obvious, doing nothing all day, watching series for 10 hours, playing games without stopping. But the most dangerous way to waste your life is much quieter. It looks like just 5 minutes on your phone, just one more video, just a quick check on social media, just a small break before you start. You are not doing anything terrible. You are not destroying your life in one big decision. You are simply leaking time in small, invisible drops. At the end of the day, you say, I was busy all day, but I don't know with what. That is wasting time quietly. Part 2. The dangerous word. Just. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself. I'll just check this message. I'll just watch one short video. I'll just answer this notification. I'll just open Instagram for a second. The word just is a sedative. It makes the action look small, harmless, innocent. But what really happens? You open one thing, and it opens 10 more. Minutes turn into 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. You are not planning to waste time. You are simply not planning not to. The word just is how you give yourself permission to lose focus without feeling guilty. You think, I'm not really avoiding my life. I'm just resting for a moment. But are you truly resting? Or just distracting yourself from what matters? Real rest recharges you. Quiet time-wasting empties you and leaves you tired, foggy, frustrated, and secretly angry with yourself. Part 3. How you create fake busyness. There is another way you waste time quietly. You stay busy with things that do not move your life forward. You answer every message immediately. Check emails every few minutes. Organize, reorganize, and over-organize. Watch educational content endlessly without applying anything. Make plans, lists, and systems that you never really use. You feel active, tired, engaged. But deep down, you know, I'm avoiding the real work. The real work is the uncomfortable task, the English practice you are afraid of, the project that could fail, the conversation you don't want to have. So you stay in the safe zone of fake productivity. You move a lot, but you don't move forward. At the end of the week, you can say, I was so busy. But your results say, busy with what? Your time was not empty. It was full of low-impact activities that protect you from fear but also protect you from progress. Part 4. The invisible cost of harmless distractions. Every distraction has two costs: the time you spend on it, the attention you lose when you come back. You think, I only lost 10 minutes, but when you return to your task, your mind is scattered, less motivated, looking for another hit of stimulation. You need more time to enter deep focus again. So your 10 minutes quietly become 20 minutes of lost concentration, 30 minutes to restart. A whole morning of half focus. You did not lose hours in one click. You lost them in small, repeated exits from the present moment. The worst part, you start to believe you are incapable of focus. You say, I can't concentrate. My mind is too messy. I'm just not disciplined. But you trained your brain to expect interruptions, to look for stimulation, to escape anything slow and deep. Quiet time wasting is not only stealing your hours, it is rewiring your attention. Part 5. How you waste time with your thoughts. Wasting time is not only about screens and external things. You can waste an entire afternoon inside your own head. You know this pattern. You replay an old conversation again and again. You imagine conflicts that never happened. You create future disasters in your mind. You compare your life to other people's lives. You argue in your head with people who are not even there. From the outside, you look quiet. On the inside, you are exhausted. You call it thinking, analyzing, reflecting. But many times it is just mental spinning, movement without direction. This also is wasting time quietly, because while you are stuck in what if, why did they, what will they think, you are not learning, practicing, building something, taking one small real action. You are living in imaginary problems instead of solving the real ones. Your life is happening in front of you, and you are lost inside your own head. Part 6. The price your future self pays. Quiet time wasting feels cheap in the moment. Just a bit. Just today. Just when I'm tired. But your future self pays the full price. Your future self is the one who does not speak English because you always studied tomorrow, has health problems because you always postponed movement, is stuck in the same job because you always chose entertainment over learning, feels old dreams turning into distant memories. You are not only wasting time, you are wasting options. Every hour you give to mindless scrolling, useless comparison, endless research with no action is an hour you could have invested in a skill, a connection, a creation, a better version of yourself. Your future self will live with the compound effect of how you quietly used your just 5 minutes. Part 7. A practical protocol to stop wasting time quietly. Let's bring this to real life. Here is a simple structure to start taking your time back. Step 1. Expose your leaks. For 1 or 2 days, observe without judgment. When do you say just for a minute? Which apps or sites pull you in? What kind of thoughts steal your attention the most? Write it down. The goal is not to feel guilty. The goal is to see clearly. You cannot change what you refuse to see. Step 2. Create small no-go zones. Instead of trying to be perfect, choose specific moments where you protect your time. For example, first 30-60 minutes after waking up. No social media, no random videos. First 15-25 minutes of any study session. No phone, no notifications. During meals, no screens, just eating and presence. You are not controlling the whole day. You are saving clear islands of focus. These islands will start to expand. Step 3. Use the instead question. Every time you reach for a distraction, ask, if I don't do this now, what could I do instead that my future self would appreciate? Maybe. Read 1 page. Study English for 10 minutes. Write a small plan. Take a real rest. Breathe, stretch, look at the sky. You don't need to choose a huge task. You just need to choose something that actually gives you back energy, skill, or clarity. Step 4. Schedule your distractions. You don't need to become a robot with zero fun. You only need to decide when fun happens. For example, From 8:30 to 9 at night, I can watch videos or scroll without guilt. Now, during the day, when your brain asks, "Can we open this app now?" you can answer, "Yes, later. It already has a place." This reduces the internal war. Distraction stops being a constant negotiation and becomes a conscious choice. Part 8. Value your life in small pieces. Most people say, life is short, but they don't live like their minutes matter. They protect money, objects, reputation, but they throw away half hours, afternoons, whole weekends like they are infinite. Imagine if someone took your phone for 3 hours every day. You would be angry. But when you quietly give 3 hours of your day to meaningless things, you don't even notice. Start seeing your day as a collection of small, valuable pieces. 10 minutes is not nothing. In 10 minutes, you can learn a new word in English and use it. Do a short breathing reset to calm your mind. Read a paragraph of a powerful book. Send one message that moves a project forward. Do a quick set of exercises for your body. If you waste 10 minutes once, it's not a problem. If you waste 10 minutes 30 times a day, you are living a different life than you could. You don't need to become perfect with time. You only need to become aware and a little more jealous of your minutes. Because your time is not just time. It is your future English, your future health, your future work, your future opportunities, your future memories. Wasting time quietly is wasting all of that in advance. Part 9. How tired becomes a cover for a wasted day. You often say, "I didn't do anything today because I was tired." Sometimes that is true. Your body really needs rest. But many times, tired is not the cause. It is the consequence of how you used your time. You are tired because you jumped between 20 different things. You answered every notification immediately. You consumed information nonstop. You worried about problems you didn't act on. You stayed online late with meaningless content. Your brain is overloaded, but your life did not move. That is not physical exhaustion. It is mental exhaustion from low-quality use of attention. Notice something. On days when you use your time well, you also feel tired. But it is a different tired. It feels like, I did what I had to do. I moved a little bit forward. I respected my day. This tiredness is clean. It lets you sleep with peace. The other tiredness is dirty. It feels like, I wasted so much. What did I even do today? Why do I keep repeating this? You don't need to kill your fatigue. You need to change what is making you tired. Because wasting time quietly will always create a heavy, empty tiredness. The feeling of having used energy without building anything. Part 10. Start wasting less without hating yourself. You might feel tempted to say, "From now on, I will never waste time again." That sounds strong, but it is another illusion. You are human. You will scroll sometimes. Get lost in thoughts. Watch things that don't matter. Have unproductive days. The goal is not to become a machine. The goal is to become conscious, to reduce the quiet waste and increase the quiet building. You do that without attacking yourself. Not, "I am useless. I always waste time. I am a disaster." But, "Today, I leaked a lot of time. Why? What was I running from? What small change can I try tomorrow morning?" Curiosity instead of cruelty. Responsibility instead of shame. From now on, you can use 3 simple questions throughout your day. 1. What am I doing right now? 2. Is this really how I want to use this moment? 3. If not, what is one small thing I can do instead? Sometimes the answer will be, yes, I want to rest and watch something. Good. Enjoy it consciously. Other times the answer will be, no, I am escaping. Good. You saw it. Now you can choose again. One conscious choice will not change your life, but hundreds of them, quietly repeated, absolutely will. You have now reached the end of Wasting Time Quietly here on English Rise. You saw that your time is not usually destroyed in big dramatic moments, but in small, almost invisible leaks. Just 5 minutes. Just one more video. Just one more scroll. From here, your power is simple and real. See your leaks. Protect small islands of focus. Trade a few distractions each day for small, meaningful actions, especially those that build your English, your mind, and your future. Your days are your life in smaller pieces. When you start respecting those pieces, you stop wasting time quietly and start building your life deliberately.